evening and welcome to this edition of News Leader. Today is Tuesday, April the 5th, 2022. I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, THS gets a new girls basketball coach. The Tennessee Highway Patrol is cracking down on drivers caught using cell phones, and a local ministry sues Coffee County. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's News Leader.
Friends, it's time for a change. Hello, I'm Scott Hansard, Republican candidate for Coffee County Road Superintendent. Our highway department is one of the largest departments in Coffee County government, with 640 miles of roads and bridges and budget of $3 million. It's time we start applying for grants. It's time we start using modern road building and maintaining techniques. Friends, it's time for a change. Vote Scott Hansard, Republican candidate for Coffee County Road Superintendent.
MacArthur Manor Assisted Living is passionate about creating better experiences for our Manchester seniors. Our residents describe us in a few words.
Welcoming.
When you walk through the doors at MacArthur Manor, we'll treat you like family.
Caring.
Through high standards of personalized care, we help residents live life to its fullest.
Engaging.
With a wide range of life-enriching activities, there is something for everyone at MacArthur Manor. With our residents and staff now vaccinated, call us today to schedule your safe and personalized tour.
The Tullahoma Farmers Market Earth Day celebration. Live music and giveaways, composters, rain barrels, grocery bags, recycling bins, and more. Learn about area green organizations. Meet adoptable dogs from the Tullahoma Animal Shelter. Enjoy produce, meats, and more from local farmers. Monday, April 18th, 3 to 7 at South Jackson Civic Center.
Hi, I'm Fran Gray with Alzheimer's Tennessee. When you receive a diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease for yourself or someone you love, please know that you do not have to go through this journey alone. Alzheimer's Tennessee is here for you to provide support and education, all the help you may need to get through this challenge. Our number is 931-434-2348. We encourage you to give us a call. We're here to help.
Welcome back. The City of Tullahoma announced that the draft Tullahoma Comprehensive Plan, Think Tullahoma 2040, is now available. The Community Development Department is asking the community to review and provide feedback. The draft is on the city website at tullahomatn.gov. A copy of the plan can also be reviewed at the Planning and Zoning Office at 321 North Collins Street. Tullahoma High School held an event today in the THS Gymnasium to introduce the new Lady Wildcats head basketball coach. The hiring of a new girls basketball coach comes after Cody McMurtry resigned from his position in late December. Dale Alsop coached the Lady Wildcats for the remainder of the 2021-22 season. Tullahoma concluded the year with a 16-11 record, going 7-3 against district opponents. After losing in the District 8 AAA semifinals, the Lady Wildcats season ended with a 44-36 loss at Upperman during the Region 4 AAA tournament in February. THS Principal Jason Quick said, quote, "This will be an exciting event on Tuesday that will allow our student body and community to extend a T-Town welcome to our new head coach." Following the announcement in the gymnasium, a reception for the new coach will be held. Then at the lecture hall for all players, parents, faculty, and boosters to meet the new coach and hear more about the exciting future of our program. I look forward to Tuesday as we begin the new chapter for the Lady Wildcats." End quote. Tonight's news was taped before the ceremony, but be sure to tune in on Thursday for video from the event. Also on Thursday, Thunder Radio WMSR will host a political forum before early voting begins for the May 3rd Coffee County primary. This continues an election year tradition for Thunder Radio WMSR that dates back to 2012. The forum will run from 6 to 8:30 p.m. Thursday, April 7th. The public is welcome to attend the event, which will be held at the church at 117, located in Manchester at 117 East 4th Street, just off the square. There is no charge to attend. For those who are unable to attend, the forum will be broadcast live on Thunder Radio and will be replayed here on Charter Channel 193. And we'll be right back after these messages.
I am tremendously blessed to be living at Parkview and very happy to be part of a loving and caring community.
Best thing you can say is this really a great place to live. That's all there is to it, no doubt about that.
It's your home. You just do what you would if you were at your private home. You know, we love it. It's great.
It's just like having a whole neighborhood around you, and it's fun.
It's just a great place to live.
Hi, my name's Bobby Carter, and I'm asking for your vote in the Circuit Court Judgeship of Coffee County, 2nd Division. I grew up in Tullahoma. I attended the Citadel and the University of Tennessee Law School. After that, I served my country as an officer in the United States Navy JAG Corps. Since then, I've been a trial lawyer in Coffee County for the last 25 years. I feel that I have the legal and life experiences to protect the citizens of this county over the next 8-year term. I would appreciate your vote in the May 3rd Republican primary. Thank y'all.
So you've been meaning to do something healthy, commune with nature, get outdoors and meet new people. We have the perfect solution. Come hike with us. You can find a Tennessee Trails Association chapter near you, including Clarksville, Columbia Franklin, Highland Rim, Jackson, Knoxville, Oak Ridge, Memphis, Murfreesboro, Nashville, Plateau at Crossville, and Upper Cumberland. We're on the web at TennesseeTrails.org. It's fun, it's stress-free, and it's good for you. See you on the trails.
We teach Parkinson's patients how to move big and not let the Parkinson's slow them down. I've had patients I've treated in-house that could not even stand up, could not roll over in the bed, left the facility walking with a walker, have come back to us in outpatient and continued their big program and are now completely, handling life. The success of the program is just phenomenal.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. The Be the Bush Recovery Ministries has filed a lawsuit against Coffee County for what it claims are violations of its constitutional rights. The Recovery Ministry is seeking declaratory and injunctive relief, as well as $500,000 in damages against Coffee County for what the suit claims is an illegal and unconstitutional act in denying its rezoning request for a piece of property the ministry sought to use as a recovery center. The suit, filed March 22nd in the United States District Court for the Eastern District of Tennessee, alleges that the county has, quote, severely burdened the religious exercise of Be the Bush and its residents, end quote, and says that the county is continuing to do irreparable harm with what it calls discriminatory conduct. The lawsuit states that as a result of the county's facially discriminatory resolution and its subsequent efforts to deny Be the Bush access to the RS1 and R2 residential zones, Be the Bush is likely to lose the $800,000 loan previously offered by a generous supporter of the ministry. According to the lawsuit, a second group, and many more Home for Teen Moms, has announced its intent to purchase the property from the Keats family, who agreed to the sale if Be the Bush saw further delay in securing the property. That announcement came March 9th per the complaint. The suit arises from Be the Bush's long-standing efforts to relocate its facility from a series of single-dwelling homes in Manchester to the former Jones Elementary School building on Riley Creek Road, which is currently zoned RS1 or low-density residential and lies within the urban growth boundary of Tullahoma. The ministry has twice appeared before the County Planning Commission and the full commission seeking zoning amendments that would add nonprofit church, ministry, and/or other religious facility funded solely by private donations or other fundraising activities that provides education, skills, training, and recovery support to its members who may be housed at the facility as a special exception as allowed use for the property. Initially, Be the Bush was told their proposed amendment was too broad because it affected all zoning districts. Then, during the second planning meeting, members told Be the Bush that the only acceptable zone was in C2 zones, which lists halfway houses and treatment facilities as allowable uses. The ministry revised its proposed exception language to only include nonprofit church ministry as an exception. At both meetings, the commission gave negative recommendations to the proposed amendments. The suit alleges that people speaking in opposition incorrectly characterized the ministry, including Coffee County District Attorney General Craig Northcott, who called the ministry a public safety risk and suggested the ministry might house sex offenders and would be importing criminals from all over the state into its facility. At the January meeting, the full commission also rejected B. the Bush's request for a zoning amendment to the RS1 district. Since that time, B. the Bush founder Caleb Mccall has, in concert with legal counsel and other legal groups such as the American Center for Law and Justice, informed the county its actions at the Planning Commission and full commission meetings were violations of several federal laws, including the Fair Housing Act and the Americans with Disabilities Act. By not offering the group the same opportunity to use the property, the suit reads, the county violated the Fair Housing Act. Similarly, the group alleges the county violated the ADA by using land resolutions to discriminate against the group on the basis of its handicap and attempting to make the housing unavailable because of its disability. Further, the lawsuit states the county violated the group's religious freedoms by violating the Religious Land Use and Institutionalized Persons Act, with zoning that denied an amendment that would allow a nonprofit ministry in an RS1 district. According to the law, building or renovating real property for the purpose of a religious activity constitutes a religious exercise, the complaint reads. Additionally, the suit claims the county violated the ministry's 14th Amendment right to equal protection, specifically as it relates to the men who would live and be treated at the facility, which they claim are considered people suffering from a disability. B. the Bush seek a reversal of the county's denial of the proposed zoning amendment that would allow the nonprofit ministry's use in a residential zone, as well as the $500,000 in damages plus attorney's fees and costs and normal damages through a jury trial. Caleb Mccall is the pastor of Canvas Community Church in Shelbyville, and B. the Bush operates the Jehovah Java Coffee Shop in Manchester. The latest Lunch and Learn put on by the Tullahoma Parks and Rec Department was recently held at D.W. Wilson, and the subject was Tennessee owls, and the presenter was Valerie Russell of the Middle Tennessee Raptor Center. In this portion, we hear about owls being a keystone species and what that means.
Owls are, as well as other birds of prey, are considered a keystone species, okay? And basically what it means is that without them, our ecosystem would drastically change. Many people think that we have had owls that have come to us who have been shot with a gun because they're getting chickens. We have had other birds of prey come to us that have been shot because they're getting chickens. I understand that's frustrating for chicken farmers. However, owls are actually doing their thing in nature. I will tell you, you cannot take an owl and actually place it in a different area. We have had owls where we have moved and taken them well over 60 miles away, and they are like homing pigeons and will find their way back to where they're at. So that's not a good option. Lyle will be able to kind of go in a little bit more about this specifically because we're trying to work with the Tullahoma Airport right now. All right. Okay, one owl, of course, can eat a large number of rodents and small mammals, and there are very few animals that prey on owl. One reason why owls fly at night is because the things that can eat them are roosting in the trees at night and see as well. So it's a misconception that owls can't see during the day. They actually can hunt and see just as well during the day. They just choose to at night so that they aren't the prey. Keystone species are dominant or apex predators whose presence keeps a balance in the ecosystem. One of the biggest reasons for deaths in birds of prey is poison. There's a couple of companies, like Terminex, I think right now has just come out with a new product that they are using that is safe for birds of prey. I don't know if any of the other ones have done it, but I do know that Terminex has. They've gone over to, if somebody wants to bait for rats or things like that and get rid of them, have a product that protects the birds. All right, why are owls important? They provide the free natural pest control. You can't get any better than that. It saves money. Owls are a safe alternative to the use of, I can never say that word. Thank you. Getting rid of rodents and vermin. Owls benefit humans and cut down on rodents spreading diseases and harmful chemicals.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
He's a little bit of you, he's a little bit of me. He's the trash along the roadside of Tennessee. He's the garbage that we find. He's the dream we left behind. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash. A throwaway bottle or pop-top can may not seem much to a traveling man, but a little bit of litter goes a long, long way. Rolling and growing, getting bigger every day. Tennessee trash messing up the highways. Tennessee trash junking up the byways. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash.
We have met the enemy, and he is us.
The individuals with dementia, those with Parkinson's, those that have maybe mobility issues, need caregivers. Well, those caregivers are 24 hours a day at home, and they never get a rest. And if they have to go to work, they're kind of out of luck. So that's why Trinity came into existence 25 years ago, to allow the caregivers to have a safe center where they could put their loved ones, know they would be well cared for, stimulated, fed good nutritious meals, have activities to their level, and then the caregiver can stop by and pick them up and go on home and have some continuity into their life.
Welcome back. At the latest Tullahoma Board of Mayor and Alderman meeting, Ansley Kerr Vaughn was recognized as the Tullahoma High School Honorary Alderman.
To recognize our honorary alderman for this evening, Ms. Ansley Vaughn. Ms. Ansley Vaughn has a distinguished career at the Tullahoma High School and has plans for moving on to institution of higher learning this fall. And at this time, I'd like to ask Ms. Vaughn to come visit me in front of the flag. We'll get a picture. Thank you. Congratulations on being our honorary alderman this evening. We'll have some more things to say to you and about you in just a moment.
Thank you.
I will note that in addition to Ms. Vaughn's background and academic experience at the high school, where she has done a lot of things with cheering particularly, she will be attending the University of Tennessee at Pulaski, UT Southern this fall. And oh, by the way, she is our new Miss Tullahoma. So let's give her a hand.
Oh, yes.
Ms. Vaughn, we'd like to hear from you what your activities are at school, what your activities are planning to be when you finish school this year.
Well, thank you. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me. This weekend is our 2022 prom. I'm super excited about that. Our digital arts program at the high school has been decorating the gym today and throughout the week, and they've worked so hard. Our programs at Tullahoma High School has really prepared, I know, me and many other students at our school for the future. So that's really exciting that they're expanding on that next year. I have signed to the University of Tennessee Southern to cheer there in the fall. I'm going on a cheer scholarship, and I'm also going on with the Tennessee Hope and Tennessee Promise scholarship. So I'm super excited about that. I'm super sad that I'm leaving Tullahoma High School, graduating on May 13th, but Tullahoma has really built me into the person I am today. Winning DYW last year, Distinguished Young Woman of Tullahoma, and going to the state program has really changed me. And the Distinguished Young Woman program in Tullahoma is one of the top programs in the United States. So it's up there. It's a really good program. So all of the people that have helped us with that have really built me and others up at Tullahoma High School, and it's just an amazing town to be a part of, and I'm happy to be here, so thank you.
Well, I have one question, maybe two. What should be your major in college?
My major, I'm going to be a business major. I'm hoping to open my own gymnastics gym and open my own hair salon after college.
You've answered both my questions then, and we will need those in Tullahoma, so you're welcome back.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for being here this evening.
And we'll be right back with more News Leader after these messages.
Friends, it's time for a change. Hello, I'm Scott Hansard, Republican candidate for Coffee County Road Superintendent. For over 35 years, I've built and maintained roads all over Middle Tennessee. I'm ready to put that experience and expertise to work for you as your Coffee County Road Superintendent. I know how to lead, and I know how to get things done. Friends, it's time for a change. Vote Scott Hansard, Republican candidate for Coffee County Road Superintendent.
My husband was diagnosed with a spinal infection. He lost his ability to swallow and the movement of his legs.
I couldn't turn over in bed, I couldn't walk, I couldn't eat.
They were just wonderful in the treatment and care they gave my husband.
I regained my mobility where I was able to go home.
It is miraculous.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Yesterday, Operation Hands Free Tennessee held a press conference. In this segment, we hear from Sergeant Alex Campbell with the Tennessee Highway Patrol.
I just want to start out with a simple question. On your way over here, did you see somebody that was distracted driving on your way here? The answer is probably yes. So that's why we're out here today, to try to curb that dangerous behavior. Just a couple of numbers for you. Since the beginning of 2021, just in the Nashville district alone, there have been 227 crashes involving injuries because of distracted drivers. An additional 5 of those crashes have involved fatalities. That's 5 families that are missing their loved ones at home because someone was driving distracted. Completely avoidable and completely unnecessary. We can talk numbers all day long, but the important thing is that we all get where we're going safely. Safely, and more importantly, getting there without hurting someone else. You don't want to have that on your conscience, and you definitely don't want to have that to stay with you for the rest of your life. THB's role in the Operation Hands Free today is simple. We're adding troopers to the downtown area in Nashville. They're going to collaborate with a van full of other troopers, and they will call out distracted driving violations, reckless driving violations. Anything that is against the law to do, it will be seen today, and those people will be stopped and given warnings, and more importantly, educated about the dangers of distracted driving and other dangerous driving habits. In 2019, Tennessee passed the hands-free law, and it's very basic. You are not allowed to hold your phone, send a text message, which includes written messages on Facebook, Twitter, other social media sites. You can't have your phone in your hand to put an address in your GPS. If you need to do things like that, you can pull over to the next exit and do it safely. The hands-free law also covers drivers watching movies, recording videos, and other things like that while they're driving. Sadly, we see it all the time. We were on a crash the other night, and it was a very simple crash, one you've seen 1,000 times, a little rear end fender bender, and we counted 15 people while they were driving with their phones out the window while they were driving. That's a pretty unnerving feeling when you're standing right next to them. As I finish, please remember to drive safely. Give all your time and attention while you're driving. It's a growing problem here in Nashville. We're seeing, everywhere we go, we're seeing distracted drivers. We're stopping tons of cars for that very reason. And we want to thank our partners at THSO and Metro Nashville Police Department for helping us with this operation. And we look forward to curbing this serious and deadly, sometimes, driving habit. Thank you.
And don't forget to tune in to this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include Sarah from the Tullahoma Women's Club, who will let us know about their annual sale coming up, and we'll speak with Thomas French to hear a kid's perspective on current events. All that and more on this week's Living. And stay with us, we'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
Hi, my name's Bobby Carter, and I'm asking for your vote in the Circuit Court Judgeship of Coffee County 2nd Division. I grew up in Tullahoma. I attended the Citadel and the University of Tennessee Law School. After that, I served my country as an officer in the United States Navy JAG Corps. Since then, I've been a trial lawyer in Coffee County for the last 25 years. I feel that I have the legal and life experiences to protect the citizens of this county over the next 8-year term. I would appreciate your vote in the May 3rd Republican primary. Thank y'all.
MacArthur Manor Assisted Living is passionate about creating better experiences for our Manchester seniors. Our residents describe us in a few words.
Welcoming.
When you walk through the doors at MacArthur Manor, we'll treat you like family.
Caring.
Through high standards of personalized care, we help residents live life to its fullest.
Engaging.
With a wide range of life-enriching activities, there is something for everyone at MacArthur Manor. With our residents and staff now vaccinated, call us today to schedule your safe and personalized tour.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this date. Our record high was in 2010 at 85 degrees. The record low was in 1944 at 22 degrees. The average high for this day is 67 and the average low is 44. Showers expected for tonight with a low of 65. Thunderstorms for Wednesday with a high of 75 and a low of 42, and mostly sunny skies for Thursday with a high of 60 and a low of 38. And that's our News Leader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. for News Leader. Stay safe and have a great evening.